So these issues could ruin Real Madrid's season, and it might already be ruining the team's season. They just now fell from first place to second place. So let's get into it. The first issue that we have to mention is low blocks. Now this is not an issue that we only saw against Osasuna. It's been an issue for this entire season, because these teams, the smaller teams in La Liga, they play like 10 players at the back. They play 10 players at the back, and therefore they create no openings for Real Madrid. And the only way Real Madrid can actually get a shot in and score is with long shots. So yes, it's not a good way to watch football. It's not entertaining. But these clubs don't care about entertainment. They care about winning, and they care about getting some type of point. Do you know what does beat a low block? Having a tall striker. That has always been key to winning against low blocks, because you can throw a ball in there, the tall player can head it in. One player that especially struggles against low blocks is Mbappe. I mean, ever since he joined Real Madrid, whenever he plays against a team that is just full-blown playing 10 players at the back, this guy can't do anything. I mean, let me show you this performance. It's on the screen already against Osasuna. This guy was struggling, and this is no doubt one of his worst performances this season. He wasn't making the correct runs. And even when the team somewhat got close to the box, he wasn't making that run in to go and score. Instead, he was sitting on the edge of the box. I don't know why he does this. He's not like a player with number 9 instincts. So therefore, he always sits at the edge of the box. And I think the way we can solve these low blocks is Mbappe making those runs. Number 2 is the defense. And let me tell you something, Real Madrid's defense against Osasuna was bad. Asensio was getting flawed. I've seen many people on the internet, many people on social media, they're memeing Asensio, and some of them even blaming Asensio for Osasuna's goal. You know what, one player who I can blame, and he's a player that I've been talking so much good about, Trent Alexander-Arnold. This guy, no doubt, insane creatively. They put him on from the bench. His first few touches on the ball puts in an insane ball. This guy's next level when it comes to passing, but there is a flip side to it. You guys all know it already. Defensively, he's poor. Because look at this attack. He had the opportunity to go and run and try and get that ball off Raul Garcia, but he wasn't doing it. Instead, he was waiting for Asensio to win the ball back, so that he can catch the ball and then make a beautiful pass. But that's just not how you defend. You can't depend on the other defenders when you see they are struggling. You can't do that. You can't jog behind them. But either way, defensively, I think Trent definitely is poor. And then that actually falls into the third one, which is, I feel that Carvajal might not be as good as he used to be. He was struggling against Victor Munoz. Now, I'm happy for Victor Munoz. He's a former Real Madrid player. Matter of fact, Real Madrid have 50% on him. They can bring him in whenever they want to bring him in. This guy was cooking Carvajal, beating him at every exchange. Carvajal was getting destroyed by this youngster. But a small part of me is happy for Victor Munoz. I'm a fan of his. Was a fan of his in the Castilla. And I wish that he got this opportunity at Real Madrid. But now he's in Osasuna. The guy's cooking. He played so good in this match. But either way, let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is actually a tough one for me to say, because I've been noticing ever since Bellingham has been injured, Arda Güler hasn't truly fulfilled his role that good. In this past 5 games since Bellingham has been injured, he's contributed kind of nothing. Now, granted, his work on the pitch is good, defensively is good, passing is good, his set pieces, but there's no goal, no assist that's coming out of these performances. Now, I'm not saying he's an issue, but I think the issue is, I want to see this guy contribute, score, or assist, do something. Now the thing is, he's still playing good, but it's like, we just need that goal where we can just say, this guy, this is how good he is. Because all the good things he does goes unnoticed, and the only way he does get noticed is his stats. In this modern day of the game, in this modern day of how the media goes, that is the way you stand out, get a goal or get an assist. And the last issue, which is just me cherry picking at this point, I spoke about Mbappe earlier in this video, but I'm not gonna lie, this guy's been scoring a lot of penalties this season, and when you put on performances like he did against Osasuna, I'm starting to think maybe penalties is his way to score nowadays. That is a controversial take, and of course, I can even disqualify that take because he is playing with a slight injury, so he's not playing at his full best. But in my opinion, it's either if you're injured, don't play, rest, recover from your injury. Do that instead of playing by contributing nothing. Like, let me just give you a rundown of all his penalties this season, and I did this many times in previous videos. Look at all of these penalties. It's a crazy amount of penalties, and I hope he does take that approach to actually recover from his injuries, not force himself back too quickly. I understand he wants to win the Ballon d'Or, he wants to get his stats up, and it's understandable. Okay, now I'm done speaking with the issues. Let me talk about some of the positives that came out of this match. Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. was a huge positive in this match. You saw his goal. He made that forward run that Mbappe does not make. But Vinny took that run, he made that forward run, and he scored. First of all, you have to also give credit to Valverde. His run was insane. He basically created the only big chance to score, and he did it all on his own. Vinny scores. Beautiful. Another player I want to talk about is Franco Mastantuono. He's not been playing now for the past few games, and it's confusing in a slight way to me. I mean, in his first few games under Arbeloa, he was scoring, he was playing decent. Some performances he even played good. Now I don't understand why Arbeloa isn't playing him anymore. And further on, I hope it changes. Mastantuono is a good talent. He can put on good performances, he can be vital in some matches. So all eyes are on Wednesday, Benfica against Real Madrid. That's gonna be a very important matchup. Do I think Real Madrid win? Obviously, I do think they win. Is it gonna be easy? I don't think so. Benfica are not easy. Benfica could very well win the match. And with Real Madrid coming off a loss, that's actually good news for Benfica because now they can have some confidence and maybe even take some notes from Osasuna. Not that they need notes, they've beaten Real Madrid 4-2, but maybe they can pull it off. So I think Benfica have the advantages and the disadvantages. If they do win, I wouldn't be surprised. Real Madrid have not been fantastic. But obviously, I don't want Madrid to go out so quick. They need to beat Man City, they need to win this thing. Do I think it's possible? I do think so. We also saw David Alaba make his return. Well, it's not truly a return, but he started in this match. How was his performance? He was actually quite decent, one of our better defenders in these matches. He made some good tackles. He was solid. But I mean, it's confirmed already. Fabrizio Romano already said Alaba is not gonna stay. This is his final season. His contract's gonna end. So while Alaba is still here, maybe he can put on some good performances. But I mean, Real Madrid have been so disadvantaged this season. But it practically happens every season since 2023. The team is just plagued with injuries. It's so much injuries. Real Madrid can't play at their true best because they constantly have to change up the squad, change the players every time. So I think there is a reason why Real Madrid are so inconsistent this season. But either way, I hope things turn around. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I will be reading, will be responding. But if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.